Today I'm going to share another what I eat in a day. I feel it's always so much fun to film. I feel it's always like you guys' favorite videos. For anyone who is new here on the channel, my name is Sanne Vloet and I will be sharing some of my favorite recipes and what I eat today. So I have adjusted my diet slightly because I am really on a journey to gain some extra muscle, and with this comes gaining some extra weight in general. The reason for this is because I have just felt much stronger in the last, I don't know, I would say last few months. I just wanted to focus and challenge myself on lifting a little bit of heavier weights, and with that also comes like eating more protein, more carbs to really fuel that. Honestly, I'm not making really like big changes or something. It's just like a slight increase of extra proteins and all of that. So I'm going to show you guys today some like protein rich recipes and dishes that I really personally love to make. I did the calculator and I definitely need to hit over like 100 grams of protein a day. It's actually pretty hard, I feel. For anyone who is trying to increase their protein intake, or maybe wants to build some muscle, or is just interested in what I want to make, then you're at the right spot, the right video. I also have a little bit of a cold, so excuse me. So I'm gonna take my seed, my probiotic, and I'm gonna make some breakfast, so let's go. I feel I'm making the same type of breakfast all the time in my videos, and I'm so sorry, but this is what I realistically have in the morning. I am on a savory breakfast roll and I absolutely love it. I notice a really big difference in my energy levels throughout the day when I start my day with a fiber-rich and savory breakfast. I prep a little avocado toast. I got a few questions about the type of bread I normally use. I get my bread at a local bakery or at an organic store here in Amsterdam or in LA. My go-to is sourdough because sourdough is fermented, so it contains more nutrients than wheat bread and is much easier to digest. Also, it contains less gluten than regular bread. If this is not available in the store, I will go for spelt. This is slightly different than wheat because of the way it's been produced. This also contains less gluten, so people with some sensitivities sometimes find it more tolerable. I scramble up 2 eggs with 1 egg white and some olive oil. And here you go, my breakfast is ready. I have an avocado toast, I have eggs, and then I have a little salad on the side for like extra fibers. And then I also got my matcha. So good. I noticed a little bit while I'm in Europe that it gets dark so late in the evening. Going to bed early is just basically impossible because it gets dark around like 10:45, and I don't really have blind like curtains. I was like, what's the word? Curtains. So we've been going to bed really late and kind of waking up around like 8, which for me is also kind of late. My workout is also kind of around the end of the morning instead of like early morning, and I'm not mad about it. I actually kind of like the rhythm, and I think this is kind of like really important. Sometimes in different circumstances or in different environments or different places in the world, like depending on weather and lifestyle and things like that, sometimes you just gotta adjust a little bit. So I have my breakfast a little later, my lunch, my dinner, my workouts, but it works. I'm gonna eat my I'm gonna put the eggs on the thing. It's so funny, I go through like phases when it comes to eggs. Like I will make scrambled eggs for a while and then I get over it, then I only eat sunny side ups, but it always goes in like phases. Then it's like my poached phase, and now I'm in my scrambled egg phase. So so good. Also for breakfast, I'm taking my Nutrafol for my hair health every day, 4 capsules. And then recently, a new supplement I've been implementing is creatine. It's supposed to really help support your muscles while working out so you can have like higher performance, which is amazing for muscle building. I don't know what you guys' experiences are with this. I've just started using it this week. So yeah, I'm gonna take this with it. I made myself a little snack. I got the scare, I don't know if I pronounce it like that, Greek yogurt. This is 0% fat with some honey and with some blueberries. Delicious. One of my favorite combos is Greek yogurt with honey. The yogurt here in Europe is just so much better than in the US. It just tastes less sweet and it's just like creamier and just way more delicious. So I'm just gonna continue eating yogurt here and just enjoying it before I'm heading back to LA. I'm also gonna have a little ginger shot. This is with apple and ginger and water and I think lemon because I have a little bit of a cold, so we need the vitamins. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna make some lunch today. I had some sweet potato fries left from last night, but they haven't been cooked yet. So I was kind of thinking like what I'm gonna make, and I need some inspiration. I often like save recipes either on Instagram, I go through my cookbooks, sometimes I go through menus of my favorite restaurants, obviously Pinterest. I absolutely love Pinterest. I was inspired to do a Mexican bowl with chicken, sweet potato, and then some like corn and beans and stuff. So let's make it. We got lunch. We got sweet potato, tomato, avocado, black beans, corn, and then the grilled chicken, and underneath rucola. Delicious Mexican bowl. Honestly, this is pretty easy to meal prep as well. I personally don't love cutting up my own like sweet potato fries. I always like buy them, but it's always like such a big bag. So if you just roast them in advance and have them for dinner, you can also save them for the next day, for example. But I feel this is also a dish you could easily have for dinner. It's quite big and quite filling, so either for a nice lunch recipe or for a nice dinner recipe. It is 4 p.m. I need a little energy boost, so I'm going to make a matcha. Of course, I'm using Yokohama, literally the best. I'm taking it with me to Europe because I take my matcha everywhere. You can see how green the matcha is, which means it is super fresh and a very high quality. So when your matcha is like yellow or kind of dull green, often it's like oxidized, it's like bad quality, and we always store it in fridges, so this way it preserves the freshness and you have an amazing matcha. You can also see all these little bubbles. That's also a really good sign. So I'm gonna make it. So I made matcha and then then I foamed some oat milk and I just scooped a little bit of foam on top of it. So you really have a matcha flavor. I honestly don't really like when it's very milky because I feel it's kind of a waste. You don't really actually taste the matcha. Anyway, I actually don't really think I've shared this on YouTube yet, but we never used to do any promotions around Nikohama. But special for my community, I have a discount code for you. So if you use code Sanne15, you will get 15% off your Nikohama matcha. So I'm gonna link it down below and you can go check it out because this is life. Is this what married life looks like?
Where your husband starts cooking for you?
My husband is in the kitchen. Guys, after 5 years of dating, Max did cook at the beginning of our relationship, but probably never after. Just make breakfast. He's cooking with me here in Amsterdam. Like, it is amazing. I love it.
I've been pushing for the eating at home. It's actually
Not
so
eating
much
out.
more economical.
So much cheaper.
And look at my skin. Ever since we started eating at home, my skin cleared up.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I stopped looking all bloated.
Sometimes even if you order like healthy things when you're out, they still use so many oils, so much salt, all of that. So honestly, at the end, guys, making home cooked meals is so much better.
And cheaper.
And cheaper. We literally had barely any ingredients. So we found some beef, ground beef. We found some rice noodles, and then some random veggies. I was first gonna do like something Mexican with the spices I had, but I already had something this afternoon, so I was like, I like Asian better. So Max is steaming / boiling carrots, and then we're gonna make these rice noodles. Yeah, I just need to improvise on a little sauce because we don't have many ingredients. Walked away from his.
I was literally on my way back and you were cleaning it out.
I am joking. Ow! Little tip, guys, it's always better to saute the onions first. It takes a little longer, and then put the garlic and ginger. Because the garlic goes really fast, and otherwise the garlic burns. This is proof that our food does not always look as aesthetic, but you know. We got some rice noodles with beef, with zucchini, and then we also have some carrots. So we're gonna share the carrots and then have this for dinner. Some fiber, carbs with the rice, some beef, and veggies. Yeah. Let's see how our noodle is gonna taste. Started eating 3 breads.
Is it the reason that they want you to run cold water so it doesn't stick together?
It still stays warm after, it's crazy. For dressing, I just had some soy sauce, rice vinegar, little honey, and then some ginger, fresh ginger. It's really easy. I like these noodles. Guys, it is approved. Huh? Yeah, but we have nothing in the fridge. You like it?
This is incredible. It took us like 10 minutes to make? Less?
Less.
These carrots are great.
Chef's touch. When Max and I just started dating, he would cook for me and he would make Dijon mustard chicken with steamed or boiled carrots and beans and quinoa. Sometimes rice. That was the menu. And I loved it every time because you made it.
It's fun.